Hey Thomas. Sorry I'm so late doing this. It's been kind of nuts lately. Like, it's been really crazy. I've had a lot of shit going on. But I suddenly find myself with a bit of time on my hands. So I, of course, am going to do your top 5. And why am I, like, one of the only... Like, I don't see any other chicks doing this. Okay. Anyway, I'm happy with being the only girl in the boys club. Always. But, on to the top 5. You asked, what are your top 5 final girls? And I've watched, like, all the other videos after I made my list, and I'm like, mine kind of matches, like, everyone's, with maybe the exception of, like, 2. But, you know, final girls are final girls, and you love who you love. So I'm going to start with number 5, which is probably one that wasn't mentioned, maybe because it's more science fiction than horror. But it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Still kind of creeps me out now. Definitely a horrifying movie. So I'm going to go with Sigourney Weaver in the Alien series. She kicks ass and takes names. Okay? She don't start out like it, but by the end of that fucking thing, she is kicking ass. Okay? I love Sigourney Weaver in Alien. They could not have picked a better actress to play Ripley. It's amazing. Number 4, I'm going to go with Shauna McDonald from The Descent. I actually forget her character's name. Just keep picturing her just screaming, covered in blood, and oh my god, I'm so bad with names. I remember the actress's names more than I remember the character's name. I want to call her Sandra, but I'm not sure on that. Anyway, you can see the image of her, like, sitting there over the birthday cake, though, and all that stuff right at the end of the movie. She friggin' owns everybody. Yeah, she's crazy. But Shauna McDonald in The Descent. Number 3, it's been picked, like, by almost everyone, and I like her better than the original. I like Lisa Wilcox in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Nightmare on Elm Street is probably my favorite horror franchise. I'm in love with Freddy. He's so cute. And Lisa Wilcox, she's just badass. So I like her. I like her better than Heather Langenkamp. I like her better than Patricia Arquette, even though I love Patricia Arquette. She's so cute. But Lisa Wilcox just friggin' kicks ass. Probably the top 2 were kind of interchangeable to me, but I had to pick who I picked just because. So number 2, I have Neve Campbell from Scream. Scream was maybe a turning point for me when I saw Scream.
When you were crotchless panties, bark like a dog.
I just heard crotchless panties and bark like a dog in the background. I don't know if y'all did. I'm watching The Curse of Michael Myers. So I really have to stop watching movies while I do these videos. But when am I not watching movies? Never. Anyway, Neve Campbell and Scream. Scream, big turning point for me. Horror movie wise, it's one for a while there, when I was a kid, I used to watch them a lot, like I say, with my cousin Cavell. And then for some reason I got really scared and really skittish and didn't want to watch horror movies. And then around when Scream came out, really wanted to see it, so that was kind of my re-emergence into horror, was with the Scream. I don't know what happened there. I became a pussy for a couple years. Like, I was terrified. And of course, everybody used to fuck with me when Scream came out. But who didn't prank call so many times with Scream? Who didn't? Like, come on. People used to fuck with me all the time. And my number 1 favorite final girl is Emily Perkins in the Ginger Snap series. She starts out kind of like just little shy-ish type girl. She reminds me a lot of myself. She's really weird. She's not particularly attractive. But she kicks ass. She's this little tiny thing. And by the end of the second movie, if I'm not ruining it for anyone, she is brutal. Like, she is a killer. She kicks so much ass in that movie. It's ridiculous. And even in the third one, the prequel, which I also really, really love, she kicks ass. That girl kicks so much ass. And she was like, I just love Emily Perkins anyway, because I think she's freaking adorable. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I even loved her in It. Anybody remember It? Well, of course you remember It, but remember that Emily Perkins was in it? She was one of the little girls in it. Yeah, that was her. But she kicks ass. So my number one pick is Emily Perkins, especially since she turns into a werewolf. And I love me some werewolves. I also love Ginger in that movie. I mean, come on. Yikes. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this alone now. That's my top 5. Do more, because I love doing these, and I like this topic. It was hard enough to actually get me thinking, but not so easy as to, oh, it's this, and this, and this, and not so hard as to, I don't know. So I like it. I like these kind of topics. I really love doing top 5s. They're short, fun little videos, and I'm really excited to be filming again, and I'm glad to be back, and I love you. I love everybody. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, you can check me out on all the other things that's listed down below that I don't want to list right now. I'm gonna go make nachos. Love you.